Hello and welcome. These are my top 5 games that should be remastered from the PlayStation 1 and 2 period. These 5 games cannot be bought or played on PlayStation 3 or 4, Xbox 360 or Xbox One, except for the first two, which you can play on Xbox 360 via backwards compatibility if you already own the disc. I am o jogador intemporal. Enjoy. Number 5. Black, one of the most stylish first-person shooters ever made. Black was developed by Criterion Games, the same company responsible for other amazing games like Burnout Revenge and Burnout Takedown. Because we are so fortunate to have graphically amazing games now, it's really hard to explain the impact it had on me, or impossible really to explain why it was such a big deal. We didn't have anything close to it back then. Not only the graphics, the gameplay was solid, ahead of its time. You can easily pick it up and play today as if it was a brand new game. If you don't really understand this, try playing any shooter from the same period that wasn't made by a big studio, and you will suddenly see how bad the mechanics usually were and how much you miss the modern controls. It is a short game with only a single player campaign and no multiplayer, which is another reason why it would be a good remaster. People could buy it and play at any time. No need to stop other games or schedule anything. I found it to be a hard game at the time, but my friend easily beat it in the highest difficulty, so that was probably due to my lack of skill. You cannot buy this game today, and the most recent and only console you can play it today is using the Xbox 360 backwards compatibility with a used disc. Number 4. Darkwatch, another amazing first-person shooter. At that time, vampires were still pretty cool. The TV show Supernatural was on its first year, and of course we got a very good game of the same theme. You play as Jericho, an evil hunter trying to bring down the vampire Lord Lazarus. I must tell you one of the best things about this game right now. You can play the whole campaign with a friend, split screen, without missing anything. But that's exclusive to the PlayStation 2 version. The Xbox One does not allow you to play split screen co-op. Darkwatch has lots of powerful weapons, lots of cool enemies with varied and great death animations, an overall dark style and a simple but effective RPG system where you can choose to be a good or bad guy by helping others or putting them out of their misery, and each path will give you a different set of special skills like silver bullets, shields, turn enemies against each other, or even summon lightning bolts to destroy your foes. It plays really well and would make such a good remaster because the core game is already perfect on its own. Just like Black, you can play it on Xbox 360 with a used disc, but other than that, you can't easily buy and play this game today. Just remember you can only play the split screen co-op on the PlayStation 2. Number 3. Onimusha Dawn of Dreams, a PlayStation 2 exclusive that, just like Sengoku Basara Samurai Heroes, had poor sales despite being an amazing game. You play as Soki, a warrior known as the Blue Oni, who is trying to bring down the demonic Lord Hideyoshi and his evil army that took over Japan. This is an action game that does a bit of everything in such a good way. You start off alone with a simple sword, slowly learning the mechanics, quickly finding new and exciting weapons, swords with special effects, solving a few optional puzzles, and some needed to progress through the stages. No, scratch that. You start off watching a kick-ass opening movie with a kick-ass song. Anyway, after a quick intro, you now go a little while back in time to the present, soon meeting a new character which you will be able to control. And the story keeps going and going and going, and you meet another character and another and another, and each one of them have their own separate weapon type, including swords, stick swords, gloves, guns, spears, gameplay style and skills, and it just keeps going, and when you think you're about to beat the game, it tells you to remove disk 1 and insert disk 2, with another really good part of the journey left, where you can finally start using all your skills and newly acquired power that you could only get a taste at the beginning. There's so much to talk about this game. It feels so unfair that a game so beautiful, massive, action-packed and fun isn't really well known. A remaster could bring all the numerous cutscenes into high definition, but really, the game still looks beautiful today when you consider its size. Number 2. Vigilant Age Second Offense, because it's been far too long since we got a good vehicular combat game with weapons. Twisted Metal has had releases since, but they failed to provide me the same feelings and enjoyment. There's something unique to Vigilant Age that seems to be lacking in other games. I think it's the weight of the cars and weapons. I guess it is an arcade-style driving by today's standard, but it looks and feels like a simulation. Plus, the weapons have a good effect on impact. The explosions and the reaction of the car complements one another. All weapons have their uses, and to make it even better, each weapon has 3 secret shot types that you use by pressing the correct 3-button combination on the D-pad before firing your default machine gun. Just a simple example. This is the regular mortar shot, but if you press down, down, up on the D-pad and press the default shot, you get this really cool shot that causes massive damage. The game shows you these combinations during load screens, or you could find them in magazines. After defeating any opponent, you gather points that slowly improve your current car, while also changing its visuals. The soundtrack is nice, there are cheat codes, there are story missions with ending scenes for most of the characters. A few stages have special interactions like this Arizona ant from space. Each car has a unique special attack, and it's just fun all the way. Just imagine if we could get wreckfast physics of driving and destruction with weapons in a modern game engine. That would be amazing. This is one of my most played games in the PlayStation 1. Number 1. Bloody Horror 4. I am kind of cheating here because you can buy and play Bloody Horror 1 and 2 on PlayStation Portable, the PSP, and PlayStation 3. So I'm going with the latest version available, released on the PlayStation 2 in 2003. This is a really nice fighting game where each character has both human and animal forms, and you can freely transform between them. Each form has its own health bar. Losing health in human form refills your animal health. Lose both health bars and you lose the round. This can be a hard game. It's a game with lots and lots of combos. You can spend some time and get really good at it, or you can be just like me and do whatever works. While we had story modes on older games, this time we have an arcade mode and a career mode. Arcade mode has a finite amount of fights, and career mode lets you win points while fighting harder and harder enemies, but also being able to improve your chosen fighter with moves and skills, hence unlocking other playable characters. I didn't play Bloody Horror 4 as much as I did Bloody Horror 2, but still had hours and hours of fun unlocking all characters and trying to learn how to best use them. Bloody Horror has very cool characters, great style, nice combos, really cool super moves, good looking stages. With the career mode, you can make any fighter perfect for your style with ease. This game is an easy choice for when people are visiting and you just want to pass time. Anyone can pick it up and enjoy. It is bloody, of course. The name is very appropriate. That's it. Those are my top 5 games in need of a remaster that you can't easily buy and play today. I hope you enjoyed. Do let me know if you disagree or if you have any other comments to make. Also check my love video to Sengoku Bazaar for my complete insight about that ill-fated great game. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do. Hope to see you again. Bye.